Hi, this is Jessica Loper. Welcome to your January collective reading. First of all, since it is the new year, Happy New Year. I also felt like it would be good to just mention that if you are feeling like setting some goals for the year, great. Hopefully this reading can kind of help you get in the flow for that as well. If you're not really feeling like setting goals for the year, New Year resolutions, it's okay. It's okay if you're not feeling it. I know several years ago I had a year where I just could not get in the flow and could not get on board with setting goals for myself. It felt too forced. And if it feels too forced, it's just like it's not going to work. And I remember that year I actually sat down and wrote out some New Year resolutions, I think in March, and journaled them out. And there's fireworks. I don't know if you can hear those. I'm recording this on New Year's Eve, so there are some fireworks. So it is okay to wait because really we can set goals anytime. It doesn't have to be January 1st. Traditionally, people tend to like to set goals January 1st, or maybe they don't like doing it, but they feel like they should. So what I'm getting at is do it if you feel good about doing it. If you don't, it's okay. Maybe wait till you feel more in the zone for setting some goals. Alternatively, you can also just set an intention for the year instead. Set an intention instead, or set an intention in addition to your goals for the year. Okay? All right. I think we'll just take a few deep breaths and I will go through the cards and you can get your message. And I just invite you to get nice and comfortable. Allow yourself to just be here, be still, take this time out for yourself, okay? So go ahead and just close your eyes if you want to. Let's just take a few deep breaths, get connected, go at your own pace. All right, go ahead and breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, you can open your eyes. All right, so I pulled 4 cards. The first card is Don't Dim to Fit In. Okay, it says, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay, so this is a really good message and reminder for you, something for you to focus on for January is to not dim your light. Sometimes when you're expanding and growing or your vibration is raising, sometimes you outgrow the people around you, or sometimes you're around people who maybe it makes them uncomfortable when you're, high vibe or whatever it is, okay? And so the message is just letting you know, just be yourself. Allow yourself to be that light. Another thing is that came to me with this is just not lowering your vibration to match the people around you. Stay high vibe. Stay in your own energy, in your own vibe. Because sometimes too, if we're feeling good, we're doing well, and we get around someone who's really bummed, we kind of lower ourselves to kind of make them feel comfortable, and that's not actually helping anyone. I will say, alternatively, in a sense, sometimes if you're feeling down and you're around someone who's more uplifting, sometimes it can help lift your mood. Other times it can make you feel even worse. So just honor where you're at, because I think we all have situations where it can go either way. So just be true to yourself, feel what it is you need to feel. Another thing that goes along well with this is just knowing that it is okay to outshine someone. And I don't mean this in a way of like having a big ego or thinking you're better than someone. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about it's okay to be proud of your accomplishments and to acknowledge yourself and feel good about yourself, even if maybe someone you're around doesn't really see that or feels like you are outshining them. Again, like, don't dim your light. This all is very much connected to being true to yourself, setting boundaries, and loving yourself and being your authentic self. These all go really hand in hand, okay? So just good thing to focus on in January. And actually the follow-up card, this is a good follow-up card. It's the Priestess card, okay? And it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? And the previous card, I feel like it just goes along really well with this because a lot of you are part of stepping up into more leadership type roles, or just being an example, or just being able to help others. Like, you letting your light shine is part of that. It's a really good part of stepping up in leadership, okay? And whatever else comes up for you with this, because you may have your own specific thing that comes to you, follow your intuition on this. How are you being called to step up and lead? This would also be a great journal question. If you're someone who likes to journal or wants to give journaling a try, take this as a journal question. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay? And don't overthink it. Sometimes being called to step up and lead, it sounds intimidating, but sometimes it can simply be just like leading by example and being true to yourself. Okay? It could be something more, but I just want to make sure you don't overthink it, okay? All right, so next card is actually just an affirmation card. It says, I accept that good things come easily. I am a super attractor. All right, so we're moving into this energy of letting things be more easy for us. I think 2020 was a little rougher for most people, definitely different, full of surprises. So moving into 2021, I think we're still going to have some challenges, but it does feel lighter. It feels like we're kind of starting to navigate it. It's almost like getting used to how things are, but adapting and being able to look at what we're grateful for and what we've learned. And yeah, I think it's time to just let things get a little easier. Don't get so stuck on how things have been. Like, put yourself into that energy of moving forward and allowing more ease to come in for you, okay? All right, last card is an essential oil card. I don't do this every month, but some months I do. This month I did feel called to pull an oil card, and the essential oil that pulled is neroli. Okay, this isn't like a super common oil, so if you don't have this oil, that is absolutely okay. Just call in the energy of neroli, okay? It represents unity. It can also represent partnership, okay? It says, the trigger statement. So these cards, they give you a trigger statement and a true statement, okay? So the trigger statement is, I am unstable. And the true statement is, I am aware. And then it says, you are strengthening the connection between your energetic and physical bodies to help you manifest your goals. Okay, how perfect for this time of year, since quite a few of you are going to be thinking about goals or intentions that you have for the year. So it's just about strengthening that connection between the physical and energetic. It can also mean like a partnership, like romantic partnership or intimate relationship that you have as well, like strengthening that. So whichever resonates for you, whether you feel like it's about you, about that connection between the physical and the energetic, It's Neroli is going to be very supportive for that, supportive for you as you set your goals. And also anything you have going on in relationships, strengthening that, being able to communicate and work through things, okay? So lots of things to focus on for January. Of course, you can re-listen to this if you feel like you need to. And that is all. And I will have another collective message for you February 1st. So until then, I hope you have a good month. All right, let's take a few deep breaths just to close things out and help you to just ground in the energy, okay? All right. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, take care.